Should the Chicago Bulls trade Coby White? We got to talk about this, and I'll tell you exactly why. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA here to talk about the Chicago Bulls. So if you're a Bulls fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Would really appreciate it. Hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so we have to talk about this because Coby White is extension eligible this offseason, and he is going into the last year of his deal if an extension is not reached. And so it is important to know, hey, is Coby White the guy that you want to go ahead and extend or potentially trade so that you don't lose him out for nothing in free agency? And to me, I saw like rumors popping up on Twitter about how, the Bulls should trade Coby White away to like the Sixers for the number 3 pick, even take back Paul George's awful contract in order to make, the deal sweeter for Philly, or, just these trades for Coby where the Bulls are getting rid of him. And the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, heck yeah, we got to do this. We got to trade Coby White. And here's why. I told you Coby's extension eligible, right? Well, he's eligible for an extension, which I couldn't believe this number because I thought it was so low. 4 years, $89 million, which comes out to an average of $22.5 million. Now, I'm not saying that Coby's worth more because this new CBA is ridiculous and the salaries are ridiculous, but, you can go ahead and blame the TV deals for that. But I'm saying as far as the market value for a guy like Coby White, he would get paid a lot more on the open market. And I believe that is what is going to happen. Coby's going to decline this extension, as he probably should, and he's going to go ahead and play out this next season and then go into unrestricted free agency next offseason. And at that point, he's going to be looking at an average salary of $40 million a year. That's just the nature of the business today. Whether or not Coby deserves it, the market dictates that, but that's just what these guys get paid now. And so I'm thinking, am I paying $40 million a year for Coby, who's a nice player? Don't get me wrong, Coby's a very solid player. But I'm not paying $40 million a year for that. Now, he did have a career year last season, 20.4 points, 4.5 assists, 3.4 rebounds a game on 45% shooting from the field and 37% from three, 90% from the free throw line. Coby was awesome last season, okay? But you have to understand, the question still remains. Can Coby White be the best player on the championship team? Can he be a superstar that you build around? And I don't believe the answer is yes. And to me, this is so similar to the Zach LaVine situation, right? What was the issue with Zach LaVine? Well, we gave him the fat extension, and it turned out to be awful because Zach LaVine is a nice player. He was even an all-star, which Coby White hasn't become an all-star yet. But he can never be the best player on the championship team, and that was proven. And I believe the same thing is there with Coby White. All right? That doesn't mean Coby White's not a good player. That just means, hey, the business of the NBA is, can I allocate that much of my salary cap, give you that much salary for a guy who's not even going to be my best player if I end up being a championship team, right? You reserve that type of money if you're a young star for your Cade Cunningham, your Anthony Edwards, like those type of players, not for Coby White. And so to me, I'm not giving him that type of money. And if I'm not doing it, right, then I'm probably going to go ahead and trading him. Right? If he doesn't sign the extension, which is way more affordable for the Bulls at $22 million a year, then I'm trading Coby White. And, the trade that was brought up was, would you do Coby White for the number 3 pick from Philly and Paul George? Now, I would question why Philly would want to do that because you already have Tyrese Maxey in your backcourt and Coby White. It would be interesting, but is that a little undersized? I don't know. My point is, if you are giving me that offer, if you're Philly, then I would definitely tell you I'm taking that, even though I have to take back Paul George's contract, just because of the fact that I get a chance to draft a guy with the number 3 overall pick that could potentially be a franchise-changing superstar level player like Ace Bailey, for instance. So I would take that chance. All right, I'd take that chance. And again, a rookie contract there. Obviously, getting back Paul George's deal would be awful. But folks, I'm telling you right here, right now, you cannot allocate that much of your salary cap to Coby White. You got to go out and find a guy in the draft that is your superstar player to build around. So to me, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get creative to get ahead of this before it's too late, because he's going to decline this extension, and I'm looking to trade him, man. I'm looking to trade him, see what these teams in the draft are looking for. I'm pretty sure the Mavs are moving off moving off of the number 1 pick for anyone. They're going to draft Cooper Flagg most likely, unless, you know, they go out and get like a super duper star, right? That they trade him for, like a Giannis or KD. And then at the number 2 pick as well, the Spurs, I think they probably are going to trade the number 2 pick for somebody way better than a Coby White, like a Giannis. So it would have to be, you know, one of those lesser picks there. But man, oh man, I'm seriously considering it, because I'm telling you at this point, that's just not good business there. This Bulls team should look to build more around Matas Buzelis right now than Coby White. I think Matas has a lot of untapped potential there. Obviously, Josh Giddey's really young. Kobe's, 25? Giddey's like 21, 22. So those guys are younger. So I'd build more around those guys. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at with this. I'm totally trading Coby White. He's a nice player, but it's just the nature of the business. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Would you trade Coby White? Would you not? As always, thanks for watching.